So as we last discussed, Boston is having pretty significant scoring problems. In that, the top 10 list from last episode, those are the only 10 players who've put a puck in the back of the net. Yikes. So yeah, that's a problem. Secondary scoring is a problem. If your name is not Bergeron, Marchand, or Pastrnak, you don't really have a lot of goals this year. Or last year, to be honest. But Boston will get a little bit of help back in the defense as they get Matt Grzelcyk back, so good news for there. But I have this nagging feeling, that Boston traded away some serious scoring power. So it's the Boston Bruins and the Dallas Stars on the next Bruins Recap Show. Boston Bruins. So we start things off first period as we always do. It's 2U's, 2K's, Tuukka Rask taking on Anton Doctor Who. Oh, I can't say that. He doesn't play for us anymore. Anton Khudobin. And it starts right off the bat. Boston will get a power play, but Anton Khudobin making saves. He's a battler. He's a warrior as he makes two big saves, one of which on a rebound of Patrice Bergeron. The puck goes to Radek Faksa, F-A-K, that guy. And he gets to the rebound, and he's all the way down the other end of the ice. Krug, great position on him. But he gets to about the sidewall, maybe the top of the circle, rips it, and Tuukka Rask, not paying attention or something or other, it goes in 1-0, a shorthanded goal for the Dallas Stars. And that is your annual or daily Tuukka Rask goal. But all is not lost as a minute 20 seconds between that. David Pastrnak on the power play as it's a scrum in the corner, and all four power penalty killers for the Dallas Stars just go to the puck, leaving a wide open David Pastrnak one-on-one with the goaltender in front of the net. Patrice Bergeron gets the puck off of Jake DeBrusk. It goes right over to Pastrnak. And you're going to have a bad time because he rips it through Anton Khudobin. And we are tied at 1 at the end of the first period. Little side note, that is the 12th goal for David Pastrnak. He now leads the NHL in goals. Boston outshooting Dallas 13-4 in the period. They were aggressive all night long, really taking it to Dallas and keeping the play in Dallas' own zone for the better part of this game. Go to the second period, and it's a shot by Torrey Krug. The rebound is there. Anders Bjork is jamming. He puts it in. Dan O'Halloran says, no goal. Sorry, I blew the whistle. A little quick. He did own up to it, though. He said to Anders Bjork, you're right. My bad. So, it was a wrong call, but at least he said, hey, it was a wrong call. But in the second period, Boston also hitting a couple of posts and really continuing to hammer home the fact that they are outplaying Dallas for the most part of this game, outshooting them 21-13 after 2 periods. To conclude, Boston, by the end of the third period, outshooting Dallas 32-23, but Anton Khudobin staying on, hanging in this game, keeping Dallas alive, standing on his head. We go to overtime. And in the overtime, it's Brad Marchand over to Patrice Bergeron off the post. But a little bit later on, Dallas will get called for too many men on the ice. And then Lindell does something you can't do. The numbers are there. He puts his stick right between the numbers. Down goes Brad Marchand from behind. It is now a 5-on-3 in overtime for the Boston Bruins, and they will make no mistake of it as Torrey Krug at his own blue line passes it over to David Krejci. David Krejci with the slap pass to Marchand, and he finds a hole in Anton Khudobin. The Bruins win on a 5-on-3 overtime power play goal from who else? Brad Marchand. 2-1 final for Boston. 33 saves for Anton Khudobin, former Bruin, friend of the show. Boston totally dominating this game. Dominated in shots, in attacking zone time. And really earned this one. This was a win that they deserved. They didn't get a lot of puck luck, and the win doesn't cure the fact that this team still has depth scoring problems. Their offense, though, looked much better. Some lines were clicking better than others. The fourth line looked phenomenal with nonstop pressure all night long. We'll get to that in a second. By that, I mean right now with the 3 stars of the game. Star number 3, 5 hits. And like I said, he's the representative of the fourth line tonight because the fourth line looked really, really good. And that is Noel Acciari. Star number 2, who else? David Pastrnak, 12th goal of the season. And your number 1 star, the game winner, Brad Marchand with the game-winning goal. Next up, Boston has a Thursday night matchup. So looking to avenge a loss that they had earlier last month on the road as they take on the Vancouver Canucks at home. And then after that, they get an even tougher test as they take on the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's going to be an interesting couple of days. We got 3 more tests coming up for this Boston Bruins team, so we will see you then on the next Bruins Recap Show.